So we've been doing a lot in the key of E. Been doing power chords. We've been doing full chords on the blues. We've been riffing a little bit. We've been doing minor scales. And we've been going up the octave. Started trying to put it all together. Maybe now it's time to move into a different sort of sound on the guitar. So maybe we could go to, let's play an E minor chord. This is a simple chord. You're on the 2nd fret on the A string and the D string. Like that. So you're going to play the E open, then you're going to play those 2 strings with the 2nd fret pushed down, and then the rest of the notes are open. E minor. So let's maybe practice a little bit of pick technique or something, a little bit of up and down strum. So a lot of beginning guitarists maybe you don't naturally just kind of get the flow of the up and down. So let me kind of break that down for you a little bit. So if you're looking down at your guitar, when you strum down, it's pretty simple and basic, but then there's the strum back up. What are you going to do on the way back up? Well, you can go, right? And that's kind of a down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And you can kind of repeat that, down, down, up, down, down, up, or you can add another up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. And this becomes more natural and intuitive over time. And some people have more of a sense of rhythm, so you don't even need me to do this for you. But if you're struggling a little bit with how to strum, that's what it is. You break it down, and then it becomes natural. But you have to practice sometimes with with it broken down. So a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? Now, if that's not helping you with the rhythm and you don't think that way and it's just kind of screwing you up, you don't even have to think about it. But for some people, it might help you break down what's actually going on when the strumming is happening. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so all that's still been on this E minor voicing. Let's go to another chord now. Let's go to an A minor. So the A minor is built from, hold on, let's play that right. What the heck am I doing? I think I played an E chord. No, my bad. E minor, A minor. I don't know if I sounded that wrong. But open A right here. So you don't really voice the E on the A minor. You can because it's part of the chord, but usually the lowest note that you hear kind of becomes the root. So you're going to try to not play that chord, play that string. You're going to try to play the open A. And then on the fretboard, you're going to have your pointer finger, your index finger on this string right here. And then you're going to have your middle finger and your ring finger on the next 2 strings, okay? So it's going to be that one there and those 2 there. So it's A, and then middle finger is on the D string, 2nd fret. Ring finger is on the G string, 2nd fret. And then your pointer finger on the B string, 1st fret. So that's a C. So then there's the chord. You can do the same down, up, strum with that A minor that you did on the E minor. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then go back to the E. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, A lot of songs have those chords, so I'm just melody humming over it. But you probably recognize it, or it's a little bit familiar, because I can't think of any songs off the top of my head, but it just has a familiar sound. So another thing I was doing while I was strumming and playing that, you can lift your fingers and put them back down just to give little accents to your chords sometimes. Like, all I'm doing is lifting the finger and putting it back down. Let's keep the same rhythm so I don't get you confused. Down, down, up, down, up, down. You do the same thing when you go back to the E chord. You're just lifting the finger and putting it back down. I told you we were moving away from the blues, but guess what? Guess where we found ourselves again? It's a minor chord progression. It's minor blues, but E, A. Now what do you want to do? Go to that B again. It makes it the blues again, but... It's very hard to get away from the blues when you're playing guitar, because it's just those chords are just so basic. And maybe some people will disagree and say, well, it's not always the blues. It's just basic harmonic progression. So you don't have to play that B chord. You can just mess around with those two chords, the E minor and the A minor, and play with your down, down, up and your rhythm, just to give yourself... Oh, cool. Another thing I'm doing, I'll just show you since I'm doing it. I'm muting the strings by placing my hand right on them. So... See, and you just set your hand there, and you stop the sound after you play. This video has gone on longer than I wanted it to, so I'm going to stop. But we did E minor, we did A minor, and we did strum patterns. Just to remind you, down, up, down, up, down, up.